This is another one of the Martial Arts Robo series as part of Bandai's Machine Robo series. This came out sort of in the later years of Machine Robo. This was 1986, and this is MRC-5 Kenpo Robo. Kenpo is a type of martial art. It's different than straight up karate, as sort of noted by that we do have a karate robo, and this is a Kenpo Robo. I don't know martial arts much, but I believe Kenpo is more grappling and holding. It's sort of, maybe it's somewhere between karate and judo. I'm not sure. Again, not a martial art. This is a really cool toy, but here's a thing, and we got to deal with the elephant in the room about this toy, and there's a little bit of history coming here. You'll notice what appears to be a swastika on the chest of the Kenpo Robo. I don't know if you know this or not, but this is a symbol that predates the swastika. This is called the manji, and it's a Buddhist symbol of good luck and well-being, okay? When you're trying to navigate Japan, this symbol is often used to denote where Buddhist temples are on maps. It's all over Japan. It's nothing to do with Nazis. The Nazi swastika, I think, is at an angle and points in the other direction, but people get triggered and go, oh, it's a swastika. It's not a swastika. It's an ancient religious symbol. I don't know its ties to Kenpo, if any, or if this was just a design choice, but this is what it is. Another thing is, this is the symbol called Ken. So Kenpo is basically, Ken means fist, and Po means like method or law. So this basically means fist. Now why it's on his leg, I don't know, but that is what that is. That's the first part of it. It's the Ken in Kenpo, okay? So there is all kinds of paperwork that are included with the Robo. You have a sticker sheet. It's kind of cool. You have instructions. And I'm sure this is information about the toy. There's a survey card. And there is this little thing. These are what is called Bandai Living Classroom. And they were putting these in toys as little tips. This one is Social Studies Part 3. And it basically says, don't walk while eating, don't spit on the road, don't litter on the road, instead throw it in a trash can. That's that one. But if you were eagle-eyed, you might notice that there is another one on the instructions. This one is slightly different. This is the School Living Classroom School Series Part 11. And this one basically says, don't fold the pages of your school books, don't write and draw in your school books. That's basically it. But I want to, for a minute, talk about this survey card. I love it when this stuff is still in here. So this is basically, market research, right? To decide what to do with the future products. And this is basically saying that if you turn this card in, you'll be entered to win one of 100 Machine Robo phone cards. I don't know if that's a prepaid phone card. I have no idea what it is. But on the back are the questions, and I think these are pretty interesting questions, okay? So the first one is, why did you buy this product? And it's basically like, saw it on TV, saw a friend had it, that kind of thing. The second one is weird. It's like, were you confused by between this and another product, right? That's like the 1, 2, 3. But under that is like, what are your favorite shows? Oh, I'm sorry. This was what would you like to buy? This is kind of what are your favorite shows are down here. I might have done this in order. So it goes, why did you buy it? Were you confused? What would you like to buy? And you just write in like, what kind of thing. And then what are your favorite shows? I think that's interesting. Number 1 is Machine Robo. Number 2 is Flashman. Number 3 is Spielman. Number 4 is Gegege no Kitaro. Number 5 is Transformers. Number 6 is G.I. Joe. Number 7 is something called Mori Pokusan. 8 is Dragon Ball. And 9 is Kinnikuman. So just like trying to figure out, what are kids other watch, And then this next section, E, is about Machine Robo Revenge of Kronos. And it's basically like, did you like the story? Did you like the main character? What was your favorite program? Your favorite robot? What kind of programs about Machine Robo Revenge of Kronos would you find interesting? I just thought it was kind of cool, right? It's neat. It's a little bit like you can put this in history a little bit and see like its place in time, you know. To look at the catalog a little bit here, is this a nice Bandai? And of course, this is Revenge of Kronos artwork. And this is kind of the tail end Machine Robo stuff that, I love this stuff. So you've got Bike and Fu, and you've got the Rock Lords stuff. You've got these triple changers up here. I think some of those colors are different from what actually came out. You have the sort of the other Robos in the line there. You got Devil Satan 6. That's that Triple Gym down there in the corner. And you got a little info about some of the characters. And I think that's information about the show and when you could see it or when it was being released. I didn't translate these. I'm just kind of going with it. But always love the catalogs. Great. So a lot of paperwork in here. But let us look at the toy. Nice styrofoam container. And I like, again, this is a very cool thing that they always do, is little holes so you can push the toy out. There he is. There's Kenpo Robo. He is very articulated, and you know, it says Kenpo on the back. Has his manji on the front. Really, a lot of articulation. Is a nice rotate and swivel there. The head turns very tight. Oh, maybe it doesn't turn. You have nice shoulders that rotate. The arms bend a little bit, rotate, and these come out. Rotate the bicep, which it looks like they might. I'm not going to force it, but yeah, that's what it does. So it's just some cool looking arms, legs on a nice ball. And these actually move a little more than what will be shown, is because it's for a transformation. So you can actually get, there we go, a full bend out of that. And then you have bendable toes. In terms of die cast, the only thing that's die cast is the chest here, but it's just heavy. Gives a good weight. It's a good looking figure, right? I like it. So the other part of this, of course, is the tank. The drill tank. Japan loves drill tanks. Maybe it goes all the way back to Ultraman, Thunderbirds. Who knows where the initial inspiration was, but it's a nice tank. It has some little wheels on the bottom here. Drill spins. The door in the back, I think this opens. Yeah. And then you'll be able to just sort of pop this top up. And this opens up. Now, in theory, remember like looked on the box, you can see that there is a mode here if I'm just sort of wearing it as armor. Okay, so we would basically just take the figure, snap it in, and kind of just fold this around. And I mean, it's lame. Like, I don't know, is it wings? I don't know. Oh, all right, maybe do that. I'm so worried about this plastic. I'm not gonna force that, man. We know what happens when you force that. But that's sort of lame. But it is a mode. But the main gimmick here is that you can take these and stash them inside. And they sort of, I don't know if they're meant to be like vehicles or, you know, like am I supposed to think that this character transformed into this tank, or did he summon the armor? I've never watched Revenge of Kronos, despite my being into Machine Robo. I'd almost rather not know the lore of these things. I'd rather just enjoy them as objects on their own. But you can see it does close up around him. Ooh, making noises I don't like. Ah. Got him in. Close it up. There we go. And there's the tank. But I mean, I don't know why, right? I guess, again, like, it would be cool if it transformed into a tank instead of just wearing a tank shell. It's kind of like, you know, Pretenders and Transformers, like they just go inside a shell and here you go. But this is a good heft to it after you're done. Like I said, it's neat. It's neat. It's an oddity. And, you know, sometimes you get in these things where you collect one of a thing and then you're like, I got to get them all. So I think I only need one more of these to go to get all of the martial arts robos. Right. All right, well, this has been Josh from CollectionDX. Thanks for watching and sitting through another weirdo history lesson of lesser known robots. As always, I appreciate your likes and comments and your shares.